cut. 3, 2, 1, 0. Congratulations. Thank you so much, the chief guest. I request you resume.
Mbale Express TV olunaku olwaleero badde lunaku lwa byafaayo mu Mbale City era nga amagye aga UPDF gasobola okubanga ate gaggulawo branch ya Wazalendo Sako. Wazalendo Sako y'ensako eyatandikibwawo n'amagye okubanga ate bagezaako okubanga ate basitula omutindo gwabwe ng'ab'amagye nti ku musaala gwo oba oyongeddeko saving then oluvannyuma basobola okubanga ate bakuwola ku kasente nosobola okubanga ate weekulakulanya ng'omuntu. So olunaku olwaleero Major General David Isimba olunaku olwaleero yasobola okubanga ate aggulawo akulembeddemu omukolo gw'okubanga ate aggulawo branch eno esangibwa Mbale mu Mbale City along Tororo Road. Akubirizza abantu ba bulijjo basobola okubanga ate bebegattako nabo basevinge ne sako eno basobola okubanga ate bakulira wamu nga bannayuganda. Asobola okubanga ate atendereza President Museveni n'embeera gy'ataddewo okuba nti amagye gasobola okubanga ate gateekawo ekintu eky'amaanyi nga kino kye bayita Wazalendo Sako okubanga ate baboostinga ebyenfuna mu b'amagye b'eggwanga erya Uganda era n'atendereza n'engeri gye gasobola okubanga ate gayambako okudevelopinga infrastructure y'eggwanga erya Uganda. Kasobola okubanga ate tukugattako ku mukolo guno ne Major General asobola okubanga ate atubulirako lwaki basobola okubanga ate baggulawo branch eno. Kinajjukirwa nti branch eno 12 kwezo branch 19 eziri mu ggwanga erya Uganda ezigezaako okubanga ate zitumbula ebyenfuna naddala mu b'amagye ne mu ggwanga erya Uganda. Katukugatte ku Major General atubuulire lwaki olunaku olwaleero baguddewo branch eno.
Major General David Isimbwa, the Deputy Commander, Uganda People's Defense Forces, Air Force, have come here to launch the camp and why we are trying to extend services nearer to the people. We have been having other areas, other regions where we had opened up branches, but this time we are trying to extend the cash flow branch in Mbale. And my purpose of coming here is only to have come here to actually inaugurate the cash flow. This branch, they started construction of this branch around in November, and the working started around opening the branch started, the testing of the branch started in around December, but today we are officially launching it as a branch to serve the people over here. Wazalendo has come a long way. This is now, we are coming to the 20th year ever since Wazalendo started. And we started from a lot of people were suspicious of different things. People, because now the essence was to encourage our people to have that mentality of saving and also developing themselves. One thing is there were so many people, most of the financial institutions, we are trying to really exploit our people. So that's why the leadership came into me. Between consensus that we start working to work with the people and we also establish our own saving circle, and that's how Wazalendo started. It has been a long journey, but it has helped us a lot. As we talk now, we have really gone very far, and to my understanding, we are the fifth Wazalendo, the fifth leading Wazalendo in Africa, and he has really contributed a lot to our people. First of all, we are also contributing to the socio-economic transformation of Uganda, because there are so many facilities which are being provided, that including the loans, providing loans which are equivalent to almost more than less than a half of what it's going to continue helping our people develop themselves even after.
Nga twakugambye tuli ku Wazalendo branch y'Embale yakasobola okubanga ateggulwawo olunaku olwaleero. Tulina omu ku abo abagenyi abasobola okubanga ate batwegattako wano era nga ye mukulu Siraji Wakaibo. Ono Siraji Wakaibo ye representative wa Honorable Wanyoto asobola okubanga ate ayitibwa ng'omugenyi omu ku abo ba special guests abazze wano okubanga ate babeera ku mukolo guno. tukwanziza ku Mbale Express TV tubulireko sako eno ne branch eno okugulwa mu Mbale etegeeza ki eri abantu ba Mbale City.
Neyanziza nnyo ssebo Mbale Express. Twebaza management ya Uganda People's Defence ng'okusinziira nga twebaliza ddala okuva ku His Excellence General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni olw'enkolagana ennungi gye yateekawo mu bukulembeze bw'amagye n'abantu ba bulijjo. Saako eno egasse kinene nnyo ku Eastern Region ne Bugisu Region okutwaliza awamu naddala abantu b'Embale nti tubadde n'okunyigirizibwa kungi naye tubeebaza olw'okutuleetera service eri abantu okumpi. So tugamba nti amagye babadde bagagera bwogezi naye katulabye nti discipline weeri ate baagala service okukolagana n'abantu. So tubeebaza olw'omulimu omulungi gwe bakoze okusobola okuba nti batuleetera service okumpi n'abantu ba bulijjo nabo basobola okuba nti basevinga nabo. Twebaza management eya Wazalendo Sako olw'okukkiriza okolagana naffe. Esebo.
Tusiimye nnyo oyo mukulu wa Kaibo Siraj representative wa Honorable Wanyoto naye katukugatte k'omu ku bakulu naye asobola okuba nga atayogerako naffe.
And we are continuing to demonstrate to the world that beyond giving the security of this country, we can actually contribute to national development through the production agencies that we have in UPDF. Wazalendo Sako being one of them. There are others like the Army Shop, there is a production and welfare, there is NEC and many others. So me, I'm privileged to be leading this one. So this is a very big milestone for us in a journey of 19 years. There are many circles which are older than us, but they have not yet even reached half of what we are today. I will tell you why shortly. This being here today demonstrates the steadfastness of the UPDF leadership, our board, our management team, the supervisory board, and our members who are seated here, some of them. They are the reason why we are what we are today. It shows our sustainability over time. Many times, circles register, they mobilize money from members. After like 1 year, they want to put up a structure like this one. And what do? They get members' savings, they get members' shares, and invest in a building like this one. And tomorrow, they don't have money to lend. In many cases, they are accused of stealing money when actually they have invested wrongly. So for us, I believe that this is a very big achievement for us in that we have been able to construct this structure at 471 million Uganda shillings. But also it has not affected our ability to lend to our members. And I think this is a demonstration that we are sustainable. First, one, our members have been able to save. The representative of the Director of Operations presented figures as of 31st December. Now I'm going to present to you figures as of yesterday. We have been able to, we have been able to save, and that is the biggest challenge that we have. When we are working here, sometimes we forget that there is tomorrow. And so many of us tend to live from hand to mouth, and by the time you retire, you have no fallback position. Our greatest challenges as human beings who are privileged to have work where we are paid a salary is that when we retire, our problem is the cash flow. Where do we get money to sustain the life that we have been leading? Wazalendo Sako has helped us a lot through our retirement fund account, because if I tell you figures later on, you'll realize that the retirement fund account is the account where most of this money is. So we have been able to prepare these people for retirement. As they are seated there playing band and doing many other things, they are rest assured that tomorrow if they retired, they will not go and beg. They will first get the money that they have in the circle as they wait for their pension and gratuity to come from government. So for us, that's a very big achievement as a circle. We have been able to enable these officers, generals, and militants to participate in the money economy. As I am here, I have a wife, and I have children, and so do many of us. So using Wazalendo Sako, we have been able to make these people productive so that they contribute to household incomes. All of that is courtesy of Wazalendo Sako. So through that, we have been able to improve our livelihoods, our incomes, and also to do many other things, like educating our children, buying land, establishing farms, and doing so many other things. I can assure you, if you go to any village where there are more than 3-4 soldiers, at least 2, if not all of them, will be having a house at home, which was not the case in the past. We would live, and they are having not grass-thatched houses where we were born. No. They have permanent houses. All that caters of Wazalendo Sacco. So we have improved their lives. Mbalabo kunyirira bwatyo, Wazalendo yabatademu sente. Hey, when you see them looking nice like that, it is us. So what makes Wazalendo Sacco different from other SACCOs? One, in all our operations, we are focusing in satisfying the needs of the member first. Once we have satisfied the needs of the member first, and what are the needs of the member? When a member goes to the branch here and he wants 10,000 shillings, he should be able to get it there and go and solve his problems. So we have been able to manage that by managing our liquidity very well, so that when our members go to pick money, they get it as and when they need it. For us, that's a very big achievement. That focus on the member. If you are going to build a branch, it should be able to serve the member. So we are focusing on these colleagues of ours, and it's the reason why we are what we are today. We do strategic planning. Every time we develop a strategic plan, 5 years. As I stand here now, I know what we are going to achieve in 2029. And I know what we must do to reach there. And that's the reason why we are different from other SACCOs. We have very good governance. Our relationship between the 3 organs that make Wazalendo Sacco, that is the board, the supervisory board, and the management, and then the parent leadership of the UPDF is a harmonious one. So with that, we are able to deliver our projects and all the plans that we have in good time, because we consult and advise each other. We have also focused on our core values. If you entered inside there, you find when you are recruited to work with Wazalendo Sacco, the first thing that we teach you is what is our mandate, what is our vision, what is our mission, and what are our core values. We drive that to our people every day. Everybody must know. So in the values, I will pick a few others, and I will leave others. They're about 7. But I will look at transparency, accountability, and the teamwork. This is what makes us what we are. We are very accountable. That if this structure was built by some other people, maybe they would tell you it is about, including the installations that are there inside. We only spent 471 million Uganda shillings. And so because we produce good work, and I want to thank our engineer, Captain Dan Masco. Simama juu kupigia makofi. Asante sana. You can look at the quality of the work as you begin from the gate. As you come, as you go inside, and as you go inside, you really see work done. Many times, and I want to request that Ugandans, we should allow people to do their work. What is killing our institutions is when somebody is given a project like this one, there is a chain of people who want to buy vehicles from it, who wants to eat from it, who want to do other things from it. Me, Brigadier General Nata, and my management team and the board members, we shall never ask this man for money. We shall only want accountability in terms of what he has done. And so he's able to do his work without interference. And I pray that all of us learn from that. We can change the narrative of how we do things in our country. Where buildings collapse on people, we can change it. By each one of us focusing on what we are supposed to do and allowing the professionals to do their work. This structure, like I said, costed 471 million Uganda shillings, including the installations that are there inside. But that's not our pride. Our pride is that each one of us is satisfied with what has been produced here. So, this branch which is here, how will it benefit Mbale City, for example? Number one, why did we put this branch? If you look at the construction, the style, and the design, there are 2 gates here. There is a gate just after that closing fence here that enters to the barracks. And then there is this gate. This design is intended to make people who want to come here, including civilians, more conveniencing to enter here. The other side, there are so many protocols to enter the other side. But here, you simply need to come and tell people, I'm coming to see the manager. I have a discussion with him. I'm from Exodus Sacco, Elgon region. I want to talk to the manager. And they will open it for you. They will tell you, do you have an appointment with him? No. They will open this gate for you. So this gate, we have made it look this side and outside the other one, so that the Sacco is open to the member of publics to come and learn what happens in Wazalendo Sacco, to benchmark and share experiences. SACCOs are cooperatives, and cooperatives are institutions of self-help, people helping people. So we are here to help the SACCOs within this region to see how we can develop our people and make a contribution to the transformation of the lives of our people. Beyond that, every year we shall be required to pay a license to operate here, and that will be money to the city. On top of that, there are small employment opportunities that come here. And then, of course, the civilians who work here, they pay as you earn, that goes to government, and also pay some of you who are working there. So we shall provide a lot of financial literacy and benchmarking to our people in this area. But most importantly, last year when we went to the AGM, we were allowed to open the common bond to allow members of the public to join Wazalendo SACCO. We are working on the guidelines. So soon, you will be able to come here, save, and borrow with us. Now, I just want to touch on our status for the last 19 years. And I'm giving you figures as of yesterday. Like the Director of Operations said, we are over 100,000 members. Now, those 100,000 members are not necessarily members of the UPDF. Part of it is UPDF. We also have civilians who work with the Ministry of Defense. By our current common bond, they are allowed to join the SACCO. So we have many of them as members of the SACCO. Then also within our common bond, our spouses and children are allowed to join the SACCO. Me, as I stand here, my wife is a member of this SACCO. She can borrow and save on her own. The only thing that I don't know is how much money she has in the SACCO, because that's a private arrangement between her and the manager. I don't want, she don't know the bitankwatako. I focus on mine. Now we have 19 branches like he said. And out of those 19, 12 of them operate like this one. They operate like a commercial bank. And our members are able to come and deposit and withdraw and do many inquiries and do learning, getting financial education in terms of the products that we have. We also, out of those branches, there are 6 which are entirely outside the barracks. We have a branch in Entebbe, outside the barracks. We have a branch in Kampala City, in Udiam House, outside the barracks. We have a branch in Bananuka Drive in Mbarara, outside the barracks. We have a branch in Fort Portal City, outside the barracks. We have a branch in Arua, outside the barracks. Totally outside the barracks in the city center. We have a branch in Igulu, outside the barracks, and the one of Moroto. All of these are outside the barracks. But this one is also semi-outside the barracks because the gate is totally different. But the barracks are the ones which give us the security. So we have a membership, like I said, of over 100,000, but our capital of yesterday is 295.2 billion Uganda shillings. And we have savings of 547.7 billion Uganda shillings as of yesterday. Now, I talked about preparing these people for retirement. Out of 547 billion, 497 million is what these people are holding as a retirement fund. So you will realize that about 80% of our money is what these people have saved for their retirement. We are sitting on a loan portfolio of 967.9 billion, which is the biggest of any SACCO in Uganda. And it is what constitutes the biggest component of our assets of 1.17 trillion Uganda shillings. Now, we have liabilities, again, the biggest component being member saving of 616 billion, and then equity and reserves of 560 billion. We are going to have our AGM on Monday next week. So this is just a precursor to our AGM. But we are very happy that we are going to the AGM when we have launched 2 important projects. The one we launched in Arua on Wednesday and this one. And we are going to have a lot of discussion with our members on how we can pick some money from these reserves to give them in appreciation of the value of their share. So these members are going to have more money in shares without making a coin. That is the importance of building reserves as a SACCO. So having said that, sir, I want to make a special appreciation. First of all, I want to appreciate SACCOs which have come to join us here. Members of the SACCOs who are here, if you are there, please stand up. Other SACCOs other than Wazalendo SACCO. Okay? We have Exodus. I want to pay special thanks to Exodus SACCO. Exodus SACCO is a SACCO that I hold so dear in my heart. And every day, I'm working so hard to make sure that Exodus, by the way, Exodus is a very good SACCO. Forget about what you see in the press. Me, I know that Exodus is a very good SACCO. And please encourage our officers to love and appreciate their SACCO, because it is the only chance they have to have a better life. than what they have. I also want to appreciate the UPDF leadership represented by the chief guest here for giving me an opportunity to serve in Wazalendo Circle. Like I told you, I came from Air Force where I was Director of Finance, and the board and the leadership of the UPDF gave me an opportunity to be part of the board once again for the support that we have constantly rendered to management. Each time we have come with crazy budgets, with crazy ideas and crazy projects, you tell us, go and study and come back. And we go and study, go and adjust and come back. And we shall not get tired. You will send us, we shall go, then come back. You will send us, we shall go and come back. Until when we continue delivering things like this. Because God has given us an opportunity to serve. And the best we can do is over service to humanity. That's the best we can do when we are still alive here. Tomorrow, they will ask us, you were in UPDF, you were a general, what did you do? I will be reminding them that when I was the CEO of Wazalendo, that's when we constructed 11 cash operating branches, because I found only one, the one in Bombo. Now they are 11, they are 12. So I will tell them we constructed 11 cash branches with the board. I will also tell them that when I came to Wazalendo Circle, the loan size was 40 million. At the time when I was there, that's when we moved it to 500 million. So I will be very proud that I've also made a contribution. I thank the supervisory board for the supervisory oversight that you give us, which is very professional and very encouraging for us to learn from each other. I want to thank the residents of Mbale, the city of Mbale, the commercial office of Mbale. For us, we shall work together with you as Wazalendo Circle. Many times, when we go to places, we would find resistance, but in all the places that we have gone, as Wazalendo Circle, where we went to establish operations like this, we have been supported 100%. And I want all of us to clap for the leadership of Mbale City. Asante sana. Of course, sometimes we thank people and forget the media. The media can make or break you. Wazalendo Circle, we have chosen to partner with the media and work with them, because they are the ones who tell the story about you. Me, I am going to talk from here and stop here. But Open Gate in the evening will broadcast what we have done here. Mbale TV will broadcast what we have done here. Bukede will broadcast what we have done here. And all these media houses. So if you are a wise person, the person you would need next to you is a person from the media, because they can tell a story about you. They can choose to keep quiet and you disappear. So I pray that Mbale TV, don't keep quiet on us so that we disappear. Continue telling our story. I thank you so much. Now, finally, what is our commitment as Wazalendo Circle? Because you can talk here, but people are going to say, what is your commitment? Well, our first commitment is to our members, who are represented by these people who have stayed here playing band, and many others who are here. Because all these who are here are members of the circle. Our commitment to you is that we shall continue offering you and making these services so convenient for you. We shall continue studying the opportunities that exist in the market outside there and tapping them on your behalf. We have already done so through Wazalendo Circle Investment Arm, where we now can buy plots which are genuine through our Wazalendo Circle Investment Limited. We have bought a road unit where we are going to use that road unit to tap into the construction, contract financing, and tap and generate more money for our members. So our commitment to you as our members is just continue saving your money. It is very safe, and we are going to continue to make it grow. I can assure you, on Monday, if you have 15 shares, 15 million in shares, just on 18th, you will be having 18 million without adding their shilling, because the circle is going to give you 3 million as a reward for being a member of the circle. So that is the commitment that we have to you. To the UPDF, we know that when you started the circle, your intention was to make sure that we improve the welfare of our people. And we are going to do everything possible to actualize that. We shall do the initiatives, we shall look for opportunities and all those initiatives that enable us to improve the welfare of our members. We shall do that on your behalf, and we are very committed to that. To the board of directors, For us, just give us, approve our plans. The rest, vitulekere. We shall give you what you wanted. You gave us this, we have given you this branch. You gave us money, we have given you a roa. So just give us that support. Continue giving us that support. We shall deliver your mandate that you are given by the people who elected you. Finally, as I conclude, I want to take this opportunity once again to thank you for honoring our invitation. Some of you purely at short notice, but you are here. We don't take your presence here for granted. It shows the cordial working relationship that the UPDF has with the Wananchi. And for us as Wazalendo Circle, we are also tapping into that goodwill that you have for the UPDF. I thank you, and I say this all for God and my country. God bless you all.
This was an impossible place for a civilian. One day, my uncle was caned seriously because of looking here. When he was passing, and I think he saw something funny peeped in, and he was called, and, and he was given enough. So you have opened this place for us as civilians, as leaders. We are really happy with the UPDF, and I need to thank also the officers who are banking. If you don't bank, this can't be there. So for us as leaders, local leaders here, we thank you. And I'm also the chairman NRM of the same Mbale. We are achieving a lot of votes from these people. They are our supporters. So we normally also make our reports. We have always thanked our national chairman. Please continue supporting us as a party. That is just a request. Thank you, and may God bless you. I request guest of honor. We have lost a very important person, and that's why I'm putting in black, and we are heading to Bududa. Allow me to go, but I will still keep contact with you people. Thank you.
Amanya gange nze Major General David Simbwa, nze mumyuka wa commander wa Air Force, Uganda Air Force, Defense Forces Air Force. Nze wanu okugulawo branch cash flow ya Wazalendo branch Mbale. Kyokusooka Wazalendo nga yo twatandika maze emyaka nga 2 nga tutandise. Twatandika nga tumaze okulaba tuli bubi nnyo. Naye abatukulira by then ne balaba nti muna nkyetagisa, including His Excellency, n'agezaako n'agamba muna tweyambe tuve mu ki okutandikawo Wazalendo. Netuyambye nnyo bintu bingi. Etuwa malonizi ag'ennyumba, aga school fees, ebyaga business, byonna ebyo badde tuyambamu ebyo. N'abantu baffe abasirikale baffe nabo babyewuliramu okwongera kukulaakulana enfuna ya Uganda. N'ekirala tusembedde wano branch ya 12 kuzi branches 19 ezitulina eza cash flow. Katwagadde abantu bawano nammwe abantu abalina tulina abantu abalibeera mu twaga ku encouraginga n'abantu ba civilians nabo basevinge nammwe waffe. Ekyo development y'ensi tetwagala ebeere nti ebeere side emu y'amagye. Twagala akulaakulane bya buli byako.